David, you designed sort of both the house and garden.
Yes, that's right, yes. We started off and just after John had brought the place, and it was a factory full of about 100,000 suits, and it was like a forest of suits. So
sounds like Parliament House.
Well, yeah, pretty much more I think.
So where we're standing now originally had the full roof on it. Was
Yes.
it like that cap roof on top?
That's right. You can see the section of the roof, which is about a third of the roof, that we've actually taken out. And that lets the rain in, and underneath we've got these two pools, and they catch the rainwater, and they also sort of moderate the heat in the summer.
The danger in doing this is that you can get something that's architecturally beautiful and look lovely in a magazine, but not very livable. Somehow you've made it feel homely and livable.
It's very important, I think, to work with a client in this respect. That, you know, Pandora is very interested and knows a lot about pot plants, and is very interested in looking after them, and so it becomes a garden that is possible in this rather difficult environment.
We've always enjoyed working with David and his ideas, and I guess, well, I like the industrial aesthetic of the building, and we were all in agreement that the aim was to try and keep as much of that fabric as possible.
Most of the plants, as you probably noticed, are in these large constructed containers, and they're actually hollow. The plants are simply pot plants with their own watering system.
So what, that's like blueboard or something just tacked onto a wooden frame?
Yes, yes. All the rest is simply portable plants, but the idea being that the creepers would grow up the side of the boxes, and that would give us some, well, greening of the area so that you could walk in and be enclosed rather than looking down on a whole lot of pots.
I'm guessing in the corner there that those are a couple of the old air conditioning ducts which you now think are part of that industrial fabric.
Yes, we wanted to keep as much as we could that would be just sort of reminiscent of the old building. This is the oldest part.
Right.
This was probably built, well, the first part probably would have been built early part of the 20th century. This part we're standing in now a little bit later, and the two-storey section, which includes the residence and John's workshop, would have been built maybe in the 1940s, 50s of that era.
Let's cut to the real critical bit here of the design. Did you score one of those suits from the original factory?
I think they still had to have the buttons put on them.
Well done, I think, between the two of you, design and plants and so on. It's come up very, very nicely indeed. A lot of good ideas here.